Today, we're going to be talking about an oldie but a goodie NFT Panda. Is it profitable? We're going to go over that in this video. I know it's been out a while, and a lot of people still do play this game, and they've been wanting an update, and I kind of stopped playing for a while. However, I have recently come back and started playing again, so I wanted to kind of go over, let you know what it's about, if it's worth getting in, and a little more about it. So with that, let's hit the computer and talk more. Welcome everybody, I'm Kevinsmak, and just to let you know, I am not a financial advisor, so do know that. I am a gamer, I like to have fun with some games, and this is one of them I play. This is not a sponsored video, however, I do have an affiliate link for this if you want to help me out. You can join down below if you do like the game and you are interested in it. That'll put you under my team, and if we ever get like guilds in the future, I will be picking from people under there to join, and it'll be pretty cool. Also, if you're in my Discord, you will get the Panda Army roll. Just let me know, and you get extra for giveaway opportunities. With that said, let's go ahead and dive in and talk about the project as a whole. So I've started doing tutorials on this a while back, and that stuff is pretty much still relevant. However, some things have changed. So where is the game right now? The game is pretty solid. There are some errors that people get, which is called failed to fetch, and I may get them from time to time as I do it here. However, I have a laptop in the same house and I don't get the errors there, but I do sometimes when I'm doing it here. So hopefully we don't run into that problem. With the issue of failed to fetch, there is a way to fix it. If you're on my Discord, just go in the NFT Panda room and look for Fuego's comments. He goes through and explains how to send your pandas through the blockchain, and by doing that, it clears up the error. And you only have to send one, and then it fixed it for him. So if you want to know how to do that in detail, you can find that information there. And thanks, Fuego, for that information. If you're not getting the error, the game is pretty simple to play, and it's fun, and it's cheap. So if you're looking for something to get in for a few bucks or even less, you can play this game. You can play with just one panda, and they did say they were going to unlock 2 more slots for new people. So I believe that would be your first 3 or 4 slots that would be free, and then you would just have to purchase a panda. If you look at the prices of pandas, the uncommons start at 17 wax, which is $1.81. That is the one I would recommend going through, but you can also start with a common. It's just uncommon is usually where you will start earning more back quicker. There are promo cards, which are kind of in the middle of common and uncommon as well, so you can take that. But if you do go to just your common rarity, you can see here you're looking at 6 wax for a common, and you can, for 25 wax, you could get 4 of them and fill up your first 4 slots. Let me show you how you go ahead and send the pandas. So the main issue with this game was it took too long. You have to hit send to adventure, you have to click here, and then you have to send to adventure, and then you have to hope you don't get an error. Sometimes you get a timeout error. If you get an error, you gotta click those last 2 things over again. But if it goes through good, you come back and now you have to do it for your next panda. Well, when you have a lot of pandas like me, I have all 20 slots filled because I played this game from the beginning. It takes a while. And it just got to the point where it wasn't the CPU issues that were bothering me. It was going through and sending each panda, because every 2 hours I had a lot of clicks to do. 20 pandas, at least 3 clicks each, so that's 60 clicks every 2 hours, and you just got to keep going, and that's not including like timeout errors and stuff. But now they have done some nice updates, and they're slowly bringing the game back up to where it should be. And if you look on the Alcor for BAM, you can see it was flatlined for a while, and now it's going up a bit. They are improving on users. They said their user base is up 15% in the last week, so it is continuing to go up. And you can see the price is doing better as well. Now, the more you send your panda out, the more XP they get, and the more they go through and earn. So I can show you how long it takes to get your money back, because everyone's always wondering about the ROI. It's very popular, but to me, ROI is just not as easy as that. But when you come here, you can get an idea of what everything is. let's put it there so it gives you a better idea. So this is with food, and if you look here, a common costs 6 wax. Daily you make 0.07, which isn't a lot. But you got to remember, you're going to rank up, and as you rank up, your percentage that you make is more. So this isn't actual ROI, but if you look here, it says 94 days. So you would be looking at less than 94 days, because when you get to the next rank, which to be honest, I don't remember what it is anymore, it would continue to change. Like if I went to, I know Brigadier is pretty high. If I go to Brigadier, you can see here it'd take 58 days. Now, you're probably still thinking, well, I have to send all my pandas every 2 hours. Well, they fixed that. So let me show you how I send my pandas to give you an idea. So we go back to the game and we click this button here, Mass Action. And you can select all your pandas, so they're all selected, and then you can send them to Adventure. You can feed them all, you can repair all their jewelry, repair all their weapons, and repair all their armor when armor comes out. So all my guys have pretty much the base of weapon and jewelry, nothing fancy. I might have 1 or 2 that have something decent, but for the most part, they're just commons, just to give a little more earnings. But what I do is I make sure I feed and I repair all at one time, so they're all on the same time schedule. That way everything will break at once, and then I repair it. And then they're all ready to eat at the same time, and then I feed them. So you can do them all in one action. You just have to make sure you purchase the food beforehand so you have enough. You do that in the shop, and it just costs BAM that you earn. So here I'll go to Send an Adventure. Since I have all of them checked, I could uncheck one if I wanted to. And when we go to Send an Adventure, I always go here because this will get me straight up tokens, and I already have pretty much everything else I need, and I have a lot of everything else spared as well because I really went hard farming for materials and gems. Then you get to this screen. So I'm going to send all of them, and now the minimum is 4 hours. They doubled it from 2 to 4 hours, which is a lot more relaxing on your time. It's going to take 5% energy. However, if you aren't going to be around for a while or you want to get a good night's sleep, you can move it to the 8-hour scale. You'll get double the rewards. It will cost a little more energy. However, you're going to get double the rewards. And if you really want to sleep in late, you can even switch it to a 12-hour shift. So for me, I usually do 4 hours unless I'm going away or going to sleep. Then I usually do 8, and I just kind of keep going there. So what we'll do here is we'll choose 4 hours because it's only 2 p.m. So I'll be able to do this again later. So we'll hit Send to Adventure, and we'll see if we get a timeout. I'd say it works about 70% of the time at this point. Once you see this screen, it's usually a go, so we're good here. You just got to wait for it to process all of that. And right now it's going to earn me some experience, and it's going to earn me some BAM. There we go. So we got 33 experience and 19.7222 BAM. So that's 20 BAM thrown on the pile, which is great. And it's just going to add up. And then I try to keep a baseline of about 500 BAM in my account because I have some higher levels that are ranking. And when they rank up, you do have to stake a portion of BAM to be able to rank them up. So you have to keep that in mind and always keep a little back. The experience, I'm not a huge fan with. We'll show here. This one got 2 experience. This one got 2. This one got 2. And it's usually like that, but then like sometimes the epics get like none, I've noticed. But so far this one looks pretty good. Maybe they corrected that because I have been noticing it's been going up. See, this poor guy got 0, but I understand he got a minus 100. So I think they did correct that because it does look a lot more smoother. And it shows you how much you made for your jewelry, how much you made for your weapons, how much your panda made. And you can kind of go through there, and you can see my higher level pandas, the purple ones, are good. So this one made 2 BAM here. This one made 1.5. I made 1.34. I have a lot of epics. I don't have anything higher. I looked at it a lot. It just, the ROI just wasn't there. And then there's also the issue of removing your panda and putting a new panda. Because if you remove your panda, your rank starts all over. If you take him out of the game, he is now back, he or she is now back to 0. And if that's the case, then you're putting a new card in, even though it's up a rarity and it might make more, you're still starting at the beginning, ranking them up. So it's a lot easier to rank up, and I really do like the game a lot more now because of that. Are you going to make $1 million in this game? No. Will you make anything? You might, but it's going to take a little while. Are you going to enjoy the game? Probably, as long as you don't hit the errors. You know, if you don't hit the errors, it's a really good game, and it's fun, and it's cool. And they got new features coming all the time, which is really interesting on where they're going with it. They have really been working hard on it and have been slowly rolling out the features. I could not wait till mass send of the pandas because that was huge for me. I would send my pandas once a day, so at least I'm still doing something, because I want to get the next rank, and you can't do the next rank unless you send them. Once the mass feature was released, though, now I'm keep it open all the time, and I send them every 4 hours unless I'm going somewhere or sleeping. Then I'll do 8, maybe 12, but usually it's 4 or 8 because I'm on the computer a lot. So that gives you an idea about NFT Panda. Again, if you want to help me out and help me continue to do videos like this, make sure you use the link down below. I appreciate it. If you've played this game a while ago and you stopped playing, I would come back if you still have the cards. It's very easy to play now. It doesn't take long. You saw how long it took me to select them and send them, and I was taking my time. So you're looking at 30 seconds to send all your pandas, and it's a cool game. Now you'll be making some BAM, and you'll get some of that original return back. And that's all I want to do, give you an update on NFT Panda, where I'm at and where I feel it's at. They do have other things like Tavern quests coming out and things like that. I really don't focus on that much anymore. I'm pretty built up where I need to be, but you could do that stuff as well. There's more to the game than just sending for BAM. However, with me, a lot of times I like to focus on earnings at some point and get that back. And I put a lot of money into this game because these epic pandas were 30-some dollars each, and the return definitely was not there. I'm hoping one day, you know, it might be a year from now, I'll break even on paper and I'll feel a little better. But until then, I'll continue to play. And each time they go up another rank, the percentage you get increases greatly. And then the next rank, it goes up even more. So, you know, you might go up 1%, then you might go up 2%. Next rank 4, next 5. Then all of a sudden, you know, you're going up 13%. And that's when it's really going to start snowballing, and you should really see a good return. As long as you're sending the pandas decently, you should see that. I've had a lot of my pandas recently hit Kernel, and that's about where it starts picking up. That is like, I think, a 13% increase. So the next rank I can't wait for, but of course, you know, I have to. It takes time. So let me know what you think about the game. Are you playing? Yes? No? I don't know. Let me know down below, and thanks so much for the view. Here's the original NFT Panda tutorial if you want a little more information on it.